Well, it is time to cook in the kitchen, my favorite part of the day, right?
Yes.
It's we have Scott and Michelle Williams here from Totality Living Well. We're so glad to have you guys here.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so we're going to make a pizza. We were saying, you know, International Pizza Day was yesterday. That's okay.
That's
you
right.
can celebrate that every day.
Absolutely.
Especially when you have a healthy option, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so show us how to make this zucchini crust.
So basically what we did is we shredded some zucchini. We're going to add some almond flour into this.
Okay, and Michelle, you said almond flour is great because it's gluten-free.
Absolutely. This recipe is fantastic for almost any dietary need. It's gluten-free, low-fat, low-carb, paleo, you name it. Across the board, it kind of hits everything.
Everybody.
So the almond flour is high in fiber. It is actually made from blanched almonds, and it's high in magnesium and vitamin E.
Well, lots of health
you can't go wrong with that. And then as far as zucchini goes, it's just one of the most versatile squashes around. It's high in vitamin E and C as well, and loaded in potassium, so it's good for the heart.
That's great. Okay, so you've added in some more ingredients there, Scott.
Yep.
Tell us what you added.
So this is got a blend of Parmesan cheese and mozzarella, and then an egg, and then some Italian seasonings, and some fresh garlic.
Okay, yeah, I smell I think oregano.
Yeah.
It smells really good.
Yeah, so then we're
so you just kind of use your hands to work it up?
Use your hands, work it up, blend it together really nicely, and then we're going to pat it out here onto the parchment paper.
Okay.
And get it ready.
So do you cook this for very long, or is it pretty quick?
It's a quick recipe, actually. It cooks about 8 to 12 minutes, depending on your oven temperature. You cook it at 525, but everybody's oven's a little bit different. So we look for it to have a kind of a golden crust like you see at the top here.
Yeah.
So I'd set it for 8 minutes and then, check it from there.
Okay. So you just kind of roll it out there.
And
it also looks really nice.
The good thing about this too is this can be divided, and individual family members can make little individual pieces for themselves. So it's a great way to get the whole family involved, and they can put their own toppings on it.
Yes, that would be fun. That'd be a fun activity for kids.
Absolutely.
So you guys, I know you work at Totality Living Well. You see all different types of dietary needs right now,
Absolutely.
right? And so this one you were saying was good for everybody, because it's also low carb. So even if you don't have any of those dietary needs, it's still better for you.
Well,
right?
when we go into other people's houses and then we are trying to help them to incorporate veggies, a lot of people are squeamish. So this is a great way to sneak those veggies in and get them into the diet without really noticing it. And people really have to develop a taste for them. Eventually they do with stuff like this, and it's a great way to get it in.
Great way to do it. Okay, so you pop it.
Greatest thing is because, kids and adults always love pizza.
Everybody loves pizza.
Everybody loves pizza.
Okay, so you patted it out there, cook it for 8 to 10 minutes. It turns out beautifully.
This is the finished crust.
So what all do you top it with?
Okay, so we're just going to do any kind of commercial marinara that you have, that you can find. And we just had a basil marinara. We're just going to spread this on here.
Okay, and then for your meat option, it looks like you got ground turkey.
It's ground turkey and ground lamb.
Okay, I'm going to help.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, because we're almost out of time here. What other are some key ingredients that people maybe don't know about?
Well, the ground lamb is really an interesting meat because it's very high in the B vitamins, so that's going to help combat your stress. And we were really excited to see this in the store because you're starting to see more and more ground meats. And so the ground lamb just adds a nice little punch of flavor to it as well.
So people don't have to use, ground beef, which is really high in fat.
Right.
You can use all kinds of stuff. And you don't even have to use meat, actually. I mean, a lot of people out here just want to do a veggie version.
Right.
And that's always possible as well.
That's great. All right, guys, that's all we have time for. Pop that back in the oven, melt the cheese, and you get this beautiful product. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Totality Living Well. Find you guys online.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.